We're live. You want to kick anything off, Eddie?
Yeah, a few things. Um, Today I'm going to continue to work with Mark, or I'm going to try to schedule some time with Mark to work on that ticket handling scoring system. Like I said yesterday, it's been slower lately. And I'm not trying to jinx it or anything like that, but what I'm trying to do is draw awareness to the QAs and things like that, like stuff that we should be cranking through when it gets slower. So I want to make sure that you guys put that on your radar. Um, And that's all I have. Go ahead, Dunn.
All right. Well, we already talked a little bit about. I think that echoes again, Eddie. I already talked about the fun this morning with Naked Wardrobe. I have an OS upgrade for a customer at about 2 p.m. Eastern. My brain can't math right now, so I don't know what time that is for the rest of you folks. But it'll be right after I get back from lunch.
I saw that yesterday. It was delayed a couple of days because you had something scheduled or something.
Yeah. I don't. Whatever was originally scheduled fell through, but it wouldn't have been a good time anyways because that was like Monday morning first thing. So I wouldn't have gotten anything else done, and there wouldn't have been coverage if it went bad. So I would have had to page someone.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to show you that I watch. That's it.
Actually, I have two OS upgrades, so you may be thinking of the one that's tomorrow.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
watches, he just doesn't care.
Shut up.
And I don't mind doing the OS upgrades, and it's fine if you want to do it. If you guys want to propose something to me in the future, if you see these tickets and you want them done early morning, um, Monday and Tuesday is probably the best day to do it. Tuesday is probably the best overall. Um, and I would probably say at probably about 8 or 9 Eastern. That way, at least Mitchell is in. If you guys have something and you want to know if I can do it,
You
but
know that there's a doc for it now, right? That one doc that I sent an email out about that Paul wrote. Did you get a chance to check that out?
I have not. I
Dude,
was
that's
just talking in general. If you guys want to like send something to me, those are the best times to propose it to me.
well. If you have a look at our the WikiSynth thread that we have. I sent it out like 2 weeks ago. You should give it a read. It kind of walks. It has some really good steps in there.
Okay, that's no problem. I'll take a look at it. I'm gonna take a look at one of Mark's tickets for attack because it looks as of I think I poked it with him earlier, and it looked like they had some potential not Magento, WordPress compatibility issues where they're just throwing upgrades into stuff to fix their security stuff, but they're not actually checking for compatibility. But that's it. Most of my tickets that are just for me that are not QA are at a waiting state or about to be closed out. So I'll deal with those as I come. I'll pick up new tickets if something comes in.
My turn. All right. I finished the Devo 1, Devo 2 red stage cleaning yesterday and got that off my plate. Today I'm going to concentrate on the LP, or the Annapolis Performance Shailing tickets that I have, as well as touching base with Zarpo to see what their dev said. I keep pushing back on Alexis that the problem with the IP being logged is a Magento code issue because the IP is showing correctly in the session logs. In fact, I ran a test transaction yesterday, and the correct IP showed in every single session object correctly. And it still logged the invoice as from the load balancer IP. So, his devs keep saying that it's supposed to be using the checkout object. IP is correct in the checkout object. So, something's not happening right. Alexis opened a ticket with Magento about it last week. I had him update that ticket with some information like the session data and the stuff his dev said, but we'll see how that goes. And other than that, I hope to get a bunch of tickets that are sitting around, all done. Next.
Hey, dealing with naked people, Naked Wardrobe and Andrew Christian, at the same time. It's like going from one extreme to another. AC got some settings and everything else. Michael finally responded to my ticket yesterday and gave the okay for it. So got that all done and everything else. Then Naked Wardrobe, of course. You heard me and Dunn talking about it. Outside of that, finishing up some QAs. Try to get people to respond back. They don't like responding. That's all I got.
Morning, y'all. Picked up a couple tickets this morning. One about a SSL certificate. I'm not sure why that wasn't bumped down to L1, but it is in our queue, so I just took it anyways. And looks like I also picked up a postmortem ticket this morning for Kanye and Anderson's. Or no, Kanye and Son. But other than that, I got to follow up with a few tickets that I still own. One mainly is MixerDirect.com. For whatever reason, every time they run a scan, the server locks up or their site locks up, and then all the Apache connections get saturated from the PCI scan, and then the server locks up. Hopefully, I can find some more details of why it's doing that for them. I also need to follow up with Children's Marketing Group as well. I forgot specifically why I got to follow up with them, but I do have a ticket open with them, and I do kind of remember that I have to follow up with them. So I'll look further into that ticket. But yeah, they had, that's what it was. Their staging site, I think, is conflicting with their live site. And so I think that's what's causing their SIG faults that occur with PHP. Hopefully by changing the salt keys in WordPress, that may help. I don't know if the salt keys actually are used to store any op cache data or anything like that, but that's my current assumption right now, that whatever, since they have the same salt keys, that it's getting pulled from the same PHP op cache and causing problems or something like that. But we'll see. I just need to follow up with that person and see what's going on. But other than that, closing out other tickets that have been open for a minute. So, yeah.
So I actually happened to hop on last night and chatted with Paul Suter, and I think we figured out the Xdebug issue. In CentOS, the default Apache host, FPM, is actually on port 9000, and he wanted to use port 9000. So I'm going to fix it and see how that goes. Yeah, I mean, I'm just here to back you guys up. I mean, I got a few tickets that are going places, but like Pacific Cascade, I got a TrustWave ticket for them. The TrustWave scan was like 120 pages long, and half of it was about an IP that had nothing to do with zero lag, which I can't find it in any DNS, but whatever. So we're just working through it, you know, doing the usual thing, locking stuff down and disputing the rest, I guess. Cheers.
Morning, everybody. Let's see. Got a lot of tickets to close out today. Just mostly, I think a lot of them finished up yesterday. Basically, got a PHP upgrade tomorrow morning, and with Altman luggage. And then let's see, you got Ash and the rest. Like the Sphinx, I had a Sphinx search ticket with Interact One. Just had to get that running again, and looks like that can be closed out, and then some other postmortems that can be closed out, and then I'm just going to pick up anything new that comes in the queue, and I could potentially take a look at that Xdebug ticket if you're still having problems with it, Jesse. It looks like it's I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but But yeah, it could be some settings on his client, on his debugger client. He has to get the right path. On one of those, the path for the debugger information is the temp directory, and the other one, the path he specified, is in there. So he just needs to make sure that his client is set up correctly and all that. So anyway, and that's it.
Okay, guys. I'll see you around the way. Thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
Adios.